How's it going, guys? Eric here from Techisode TV, and in today's Techisode, I've got sort of a public service announcement for you guys about the Galaxy Note 5, and that is to check your wireless charging capabilities. So I have here a third-party wireless charger, and for some reason the Galaxy Note 5 doesn't work on it. I place it on there, and there's no charge at all, doesn't start doing anything, but if I place it on a Samsung official charger, it'll fire right up, and there won't be any issues. So then I thought, okay, what if there's something wrong with my wireless charger itself? So then I got my Galaxy Note 4 with the wireless charging back from Samsung, and I put that on there, and sure enough, that fires right up, wirelessly charges with no issues at all. I also tried a Galaxy S6, and that worked. So then I thought, okay, maybe there's just an issue with the, maybe it's new technology in the Galaxy Note 5 and it doesn't work with older third-party wireless chargers. Maybe that's the problem. But then a buddy of mine got his Galaxy Note 5, and I had him put his Note 5 onto the charger, and his Note 5 worked perfectly fine. And I tried it multiple times, different angles, and it worked every time flawlessly. So that lets me know that there's a problem with my particular Galaxy Note 5 with the wireless charging built into here. Now, this is not something that you would normally catch right away within the first 14 days of use, because you've got about 14 days-ish, depending on where you got your Note 5, to bring it back to the store and exchange it if there's anything wrong with it. After that, you need to go through Samsung's warranty, and it's a much longer process. So the point to this, guys, is for you to go and check your wireless charging capabilities with your Note 5 with a third-party wireless charger, just to make sure it works right when you get it. If your friend's got one, or if you know someone maybe at work who's got one, if they could bring it in, just to test it out before it's too late and you got to go through Samsung's warranty process there. Now, I'm assuming this is just a really isolated issue and it's just with mine. I haven't seen anything online about people having issues with the wireless charging or anything like that, so I'm assuming it's just an isolated issue, but I thought I'd put it out there for you guys just to check, because this is not something you generally see right away when you get the Galaxy Note 5. The second thing you guys need to check for is to make sure that your S Pen works on all parts of the screen. Now, when I got my Galaxy Note 4 last year, I had a problem where the S Pen didn't work in the middle of the screen at all. It was a pretty thick band all along the middle where it didn't work at all. I could draw on the left side of it, I could draw on the right side of it, but if I tried to draw in the center of the screen, it wouldn't work at all. So the best way to check for this is to open up your phone app, hit *#0*#. That pulls up a hidden diagnostic menu. The only one that matters right now is the S Pen, so hit that in the bottom left corner. Then S Pen draw number 2 is the most important one here. When you open that up, you'll be met with a bunch of boxes. Just fill them in with your S Pen. And then once you finish filling them in, the screen will close, and that lets you know that everything worked successfully, that there's nothing wrong with your S Pen being recognized on any part of the screen. If you want to go a little bit further, you can go into S Pen Hover and make sure that the hover functionality works on all parts of the screen. Then you could do S Pen Key, and that makes sure that the menu and back buttons work with the S Pen. And then S Pen Draw, you just draw on it and you get information up at the top. And there's also a pressure sensor, so you can see the red up there. The harder I press, the more red that gets up there. So that's it for these things. Definitely check that out to make sure that your S Pen is working perfectly fine. I haven't heard of anyone's S Pen having any issues. I figured I would just mention it just in case there was someone who ran into the issue, so that they could figure it out within the first 14 days of having their device, so that they could actually do a quick even exchange at the store instead of having to go through a Samsung warranty process. So let me know in the comments below if you experienced either of these issues, either the wireless charging issue or this S Pen issue here, just so I could see, is anyone really having any of these problems? Like I said earlier, I do think that this is just an isolated issue with my particular Galaxy Note 5 as far as the wireless charging thing goes. So this definitely does not deserve any sort of gate added to it. Certainly not a wireless gate or anything like that, another pen gate, nothing like that. I think this is, like I said, just an isolated issue. But do let me know in the comments below if you've had any problems with yours. So that's it for the public service announcement on the Galaxy Note 5. If you guys missed my other Note 5 content, you can check that out by clicking the banner above or the links in the description. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see all of my Note 5 content right when I post it, including a video that covers the top 4 issues on the Galaxy Note 5 and how to fix them, as well as the usual top 100 features review of the Galaxy Note 5, as I've done with the previous flagship smartphones that I've reviewed. That's it for this Techisode, guys. I'll see you in the next one.